What's up, everybody? Ron Placone here for Status Coup. Now, you know me. I'm pretty big on the digital rights beat, and an issue near and dear to my heart is net neutrality. Now, net neutrality is the policy that makes the internet a utility in our lives, and it makes sure that the internet is free and open, meaning no internet service provider can dictate traffic. It can't prioritize certain content providers over others. It can't throttle your speeds, et cetera, et cetera. We've had net neutrality since the advent of the internet. But one day, Verizon decided they don't want to follow this rule anymore, so they took it to court. Verizon won, but the court said if you make the internet a utility and get net neutrality as an official law in the books, then you can have net neutrality back. So we did that during the Obama administration. They did do that due to record amounts of public outcry, and we got net neutrality officially on the books in 2015. The Trump administration undid that with the Jeet Pie, who was appointed head of the FCC by Donald Trump, but he was brought into the fold by Obama, and that guy made net neutrality not the law of the land anymore. But not too long after that, they passed some laws that at the state level you can get net neutrality. So a bunch of states passed net neutrality bills, including where I live in California, and that brings us to the current state of the fight. Now, Joe Biden promised a pro-net neutrality pick. That was one of the things that he conceded in the Bernie Biden task force. You can leave that glitch in, Colin. It sounds fun. But the Bernie Biden task force, Biden did promise to appoint a pro-net neutrality FCC appointee. Now, he nominated Gigi Sohn. He did this over a year ago. She still has not received a confirmation vote. She still has not gotten a vote. And why hasn't she gotten a vote? Well, because let's be honest, Joe Biden himself is pretty indifferent. He's not really using the bully pulpit on this. And he started out his campaign with a bunch of Comcast execs. Net neutrality, not a high priority for him. And because you have a Senate head who's very compromised by big tech, i.e. Chuck Schumer. And here's the third thing, and this is a big one. A bunch of Republicans do not like Gigi Sohn because she has the radical opinion that she's not a big fan of Fox News. That's what they're freaking out about. She once tweeted that she doesn't like Fox News. She has 30 years of experience in this field. She has a long digital rights record. She is beyond qualified. All of Trump's picks, who were grossly unqualified, it took a matter of weeks. She's grossly qualified for the gig. 30 years of experience, and they still have not had a vote on her. And here's how hard they're pushing up against her. This was revealed recently by the Washington Post. In the past year, two conservative nonprofits, the American Accountability Foundation and the Center for a Free Economy, those both sound like the most boring places to be ever. Where do you work? The American Accountability Foundation? Wow, that's so interesting. Where do you work? I work at the Center for a Free Economy. Anyway, have placed at least $246,000 in Facebook ads opposing Sohn, according to a review of Digital Ads Archives. Now, Facebook does not disclose the exact amount paid or reach garnered for ads on the site, but its database shows that the two groups' paid messages have been shown to users at least 14.8 million times. So they spent over $246,000 to try to beat Gigi Sohn as an FCC pick. That's more money than those spam organizations out in Russia spent to steal the election from Queen Hillary. Remember that? They spent like, what, $1,200, and cable news talked about it nonstop for freaking 4 years. They spent more than that, tried to beat Biden's FCC pick, and we still have a 2-2 gridlock in the FCC, meaning there are two anti-net neutrality FCC appointees and two pro-net neutrality. So they're in a 2-2 gridlock, so nothing's happening. And this is historic as far as complete inaction at the FCC. Now, if Gigi Sohn is not approved by the end of the year, they have to re-up her nomination. Her nomination expires. They have to re-up it. That might not even happen. Biden might just end up appointing someone else. Or worse, we still stay in a gridlock, and eventually we'd have an FCC that doesn't even reflect the will of the White House, i.e. a pro-net neutrality White House. That's what Biden promised, which once again would be absolutely historical. So, folks, go to battleforthenet.com and scream. Time is running out. We are in the fourth quarter. It is past the 2-minute warning. Time is running out. Go to battleforthenet.com and demand during this lame duck session they approve Gigi Sohn's appointment to the FCC. Some folks are still optimistic this is going to happen. I hope they're freaking right, but we got to be as loud as we can. So please, battleforthenet.com. And folks, you can catch me on tour January 7th. I will be in San Diego, California. That's a free show, so come hang out, San Diego. January 28th, I'll be in Tucson, Arizona. That's not just a stand-up show. That's also the premiere screening of my short film, Loner. And if you use the promo code Lucy at checkout, you get an early bird discount on tickets. So grab your tickets now, Tucson. Don't wait. February 10th, April 14th, May 12th, I will be in Los Angeles, California, doing a residency at the Glendale Room. Those shows are all on Friday night, so make your plans now, LA. Ron Placone for tickets and information. And this is Ron Placone for Status Coup, signing out.